They diagnosed the symptom and they buried the disease. Anxiety for breakfast and depression, if you please. But misery don't shift units unless misery's the cure. So they packaged up your breakdown and they knocked upon your door with a prescription and a pamphlet and a number you can call, and a pill that costs a fortune and does nothing much at all except keep you functional enough to show up and perform, keep you stable enough to work but never calm enough to storm. The system needs you broken just enough to still obey, too depressed to organize but too medicated to decay. They map the perfect dosage for a citizen who won't resist and put it in a capsule with a color-coded list. Your doctor has 12 minutes and a clipboard and a pen and a pharmaceutical rep who took him to dinner and again last Thursday. So the sample pack is sitting on the shelf, and the pill that numbs your edges is prescribed for someone else's wealth. Swallow it down, wash it down, don't ask what's in it. The quarterly report depends on you staying in it. They don't want you healed, a healed patient doesn't pay. They want you managed, they want you maintained. They want you to stay right on the edge of functional. Not too broke, not too well, just dependent enough to keep buying what they sell. The richest companies on earth are built on what you feel, and the last thing they will ever do is actually heal. Serotonin is a product, and your trauma is a market. They clinical trial the dosage, and they perfectly marketed a chemical solution to a structural disease. The loneliness, the hopelessness, the grinding never ease of working twice as hard for half of what your parents had, of watching every safety net get cut and labeled bad, of doom scrolling at midnight through a feed designed to break every natural human threshold that your nervous system makes. That's not a chemical imbalance, that's a rational response to a world that's been deliberately engineered for months and years and decades to extract the maximum from you. But the extraction needs you functional, so here's what they'll do. They'll name the wound, they'll charge for it, they'll medicate the edge, they'll keep you just above the water, just below the ledge, a customer for life, because a cure within the stream and the revenue projection has no room for your dream of actually getting better. The United States spends more on healthcare than any nation on earth. It has some of the worst mental health outcomes in the developed world. That's not a failure. That's the business model working perfectly. You are not a patient. You are a revenue stream. And the treatment plan was never designed to end. OxyContin was a miracle, they said so on the brochure. The Sackler family made billions before anyone was sure that miracle was engineered dependency by design, that the studies were manipulated, that the data wasn't fine. 500,000 dead and not a single person jailed. The company paid a fine, and the family largely sailed into their yachts and galleries with their philanthropic names on every institution. Look, we're playing different games now. We care about the arts, about the culture, about the mind, the same mind they destroyed for profit. Funny what you find when you follow where the money went and who signed off the forms, and which regulator looked the other way through which particular storms. This is an ancient history. This is last fucking year. A different drug, a different company, the same system, same gear, same lobby, same approval, same revolving door, same bodies in the ground and same profits to adore. You're not crazy for feeling broken in a broken world. You're not weak for barely holding on while everything's unfurled. But the answer isn't in a pill designed to keep you still. The answer is in understanding who exactly built the bill.